Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Oldheim. This is a Valheim playthrough, and we are on part 34 of Saga of Oldheim. This one I've titled Topping Up on Surtling Cores. Basically, I think I got one left. So I wouldn't mind doing a couple of burial chambers, and top up on a few of those. So it's going to be a nice, casual, light-hearted session. I don't really expect any trouble, but let's get into the game. Right, so right. Now, what I have been doing yesterday, out of streaming, as it were, is redesigning a couple of things with regards to the animal pen. I've also transported the wolves over. And I will admit I did use the teleport mod, which allowed me to transfer them. Otherwise, it would have been lots of issues and a very long boat journey. So, in the end, I just brought them over. I split the pack. I had 6 originally. I brought 3 with me, and I left 3 behind. And those 3 in this place I've already multiplied to, I think, 11 or 12. Okay, but basically I redesigned a pen for them. I moved the pigs from this side, and then I experimented with curved walls, as you can see. And then I moved the pigs over here, as they were actually getting frightened all the time in their last place, and the only thing I can think of is the torches were nearby from the main house. So I've put them at the back end of this sort of quarter. I won't put anything by here because then that brings them too close to the building. Right, but by having them this far, they're not frightened anymore. And they have bred okay. I've open planned it a bit more as well, as I didn't really see any benefit in having those separate sties. This one it seems a bit more lively, and I don't have to worry about moving one from one pen to another and such like. I can just leave them in here. Now we got a little piglet over here in the corner. There we go, little piggy, see? Although it looks like Mother is trying to push me away. Thank you very much for that, Mother. Right. I usually have a double gate system as well, in case I do need to get in there for something, you know. Well, at least the authentic version is that. And the way I've done it is I've half sunk these doors into the floor by using the half walls to allow them to clip onto. Okay, but there we go. I think, do we have any puppies here at the moment? I think we did earlier on, but I don't know if he's grown up or not. Looks like he has. Poor thing. Grown up, they grow up so quick. But I like to give them something to play with as well, so that's why they got these like stairs and whatnot, and a bed to to sleep on, I suppose. In fact, let's go give them some more meat. They might breed a bit more then. And then we'll go to our... let's be generous. Let's split that. I know you're really speaking, so give them like 1 or 2 at a time, but, you know, let's have some fun. Be nice to them. Come on, boys. Food's up. Oh, and girls, of course. Right, there we go. So I say we're going to go just do a couple of burial mounds, nothing serious. So really speaking, the food that we got on us is more than enough. Right. And I don't intend to encounter any problems. So if you look at the map, when we went out yesterday with Carty, we did a little bit of exploring. And we discovered a couple of spots here and there. So up by here, there was one tomb up by here, if I remember rightly. So we could go investigate that one. And there was also one up there as well. So let's we'll run up to this one first. Actually, we'll nip over to Elder's Home and we'll just run straight north. See what we find on that one. So let's do a little top up. Let's grab a bit of that. A bit of that and a bit of that. You don't really need that much. And if you find any thistle on the way, then all the better. Alright, okay. Remember that there's wood in that. Alright, let's give that a tag of home 1. Oh, there's some thistle right outside. Yeah, at the end of the day, if you're going to pass the berries and whatnot, might as well grab them. Even more so than wood and stone. I just don't want to fall on us. Alright. Right, that's them dealt with. So let's head north. Oh, more thistle up there. I say if we do see the stuff on the way, we will grab it. Make it a little bit more interesting, I suppose. But I seem to find that I'm always short on thistle. Well, I bet they weren't expecting me. There's usually a treasure chest in these places, just for that. There is never any need to go upstairs. All it does is get you stuck and you have to bash your way out. Alright, we've got copper deposit by here. What was down by here? Ah, yes, it was down by here, it was. Yeah, this is the one we found yesterday. So let's find out what it is. Okay, right. I'm just gonna try something out. Okay. I have a filter set up which might brighten this up a little bit for us. Okay. At the moment, it's looking pretty good. All right, but let's see if this filter that I set up works. Where did I put that filter? Right, filters. Right, let's have a look then. That does seem to work, doesn't it? Okay. You can tell the difference there. Off and on. So we'll leave it on for this bit. If it's too much when we get outside, we'll turn it back off, okay? It just allows us to see those darker areas a bit better. At least on the stream anyway, right? Yeah, we've cleared out that room quickly. We got some Surtling cores by here, thankfully. Oh, that's good. That's what we wanted. We were getting a bit low. I think I only got one left. Yeah, we're done that way. Okay. Oh, we did that room. Okay, so that's that part done. Let's nip down here. Awesome. Some more Surtling goes in here as well. Oh, that's the end of the stream. Oh. Job done. Let's go home. Let's just have a nose over here first. Try to sneak up on me, is it? Didn't work. Have we done all this? Yeah. So the thing with these places, I end up getting turned around so easily. Oh, there's a light down here. Ooh. Cool. There's another level. So we can see this one's getting a little bit darker now. Well, that frost thingy Porcupine brings his own light with him. It's like good to know. Oh, that's much better, isn't it? To be honest, I'm looking at the game right here, and I'm looking at the output, as it were. And you've actually got a better deal than I have. So that's pretty good in my mind. Yeah. Difficult to really say, but yeah, definitely better for on the video than it is in the game. Yeah. So what that was, for those people that do use Streamlabs or OBS, it was just a gamma correction filter. That's what it was. Applied it to the game capture, but with everything you can turn them on and off. You know, so for normal play, could just leave it off. But what we'll do when we go outside, we'll have a look, See how much of a difference it makes, and if it doesn't make that much of a difference, we'll leave it permanently set that way or something. Although it might make things look a little bit grainier, I don't know. Right, so let's go outside. Right, so here we are outside. Moderate lighting, we'll say. Right. Oops. So let's grab that view there, right? And let's grab that filter again. And now we'll turn it off, right? So from that, which is much closer to what I'm seeing, or that, which brings up the brightness. It's a difficult choice, isn't it? People should let me know in the comments. Oh, hello, Sicarius. Sicarius. Hello. I think your name's familiar. I think you're one of the followers on one of the raids that attached themselves to me a couple of days back. Yeah. Yeah, what I'm doing, I'm... Yeah, that's it, yeah. I'm messing around with the gamma filter a little bit, because when we normally go into, like, crypts, it's so black in some parts of them that you can't see your hand in front of your face, as it were. So, we just tried it in burial mount. And I'm just applying the filter by here now. So at the moment it's on, I think. And now it's off. So for outdoors it's okay with it off, but in the crypts it does make a bit of a difference. You know, but anyway. That's detracting from our purpose of going around getting Surtling cores. So far we just did we only just done this one burial mount. And we got 11 of them. That's not bad going at all. Alright. So then, we've done that one. We could carry on exploring up here, see if we can find any more. Or we could sort of head in this direction looking for some, knowing that there is one over there. Yeah. Let's head up that way. And then we'll worry about it later. Right, so. I think you could also do them in the swamps with the Surtlings and whatnot there as well, as far as I'm aware. But at the moment, it's nice early morning in the UK, and I don't want too much actual real combat, so I just do the skeletons and I get Surtling cores from them. And it's a bit of a thistle gathering on the way, going through the Black Forest. So it's like a two-for, 2 for 1. Because I'm always running out of thistle for some reason. Can never get enough of it. Yeah, I don't know if you caught me at the very beginning of the stream. I was... oh, there we are. Yeah, it can be fun. With the crypt ones, they are a bit more intense than the burial chambers. Especially if you get one of those little spawn spots where the Durgar keeps spawning out of it. Now, we still haven't got a trophy off an elite yet, which is really bugging. So later on today, I'll probably go back to the crypts and do a few more of them until I get that trophy, because I want to make that two-handed iron hammer. Yeah, earlier on yesterday, I went into the game and my boars were a bit upset. One side of my pens was they're all happy and tamed, and the other side were tamed but frightened. And I was like, well, what's the difference between that side and this side? And the only thing I could pin it down to was the torches that were burning inside my home. Because I know the boars get frightened of that sort of stuff. All right. Let's put there. So I decided I needed to relocate them. All right, yeah. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not getting any luck with getting the elite trophy. It's a really... Oh, troll. Let's go get him. And let's give us a little bit of a boost. Let's use the parsnip. I don't need it, but... Let's do Power of Grayskull. Just to rub salt in the wound, as it were. Let my hit points build up a little bit. But he's in our sights. We is hunting a troll. Ooh, blueberries. I reckon this is why the trolls are blue. It's the blueberries. That's what it is. Nothing else. Hello, Mr. Troll. Yeah, and then after I sorted out the pigs, the boars, what I realised is I've only got a quarter of a circle here. I could do another quarter of a circle on the other side and move my wolves over. Let me get closer. Right. Porcupine is just nasty for this fight. It keeps staggering the trolls. If I don't get killed by the tree, that is. There we are. You can see that wasn't difficult. Oh, you little... I missed him. Oh, well. Right. So then, after I sort out the boars... Yeah, well... I should I should pick up the tree, really, shouldn't I? So after I did the boars, then it was like, well, I've done this like quarter of a circle of a pen. Now I could do another quarter of a circle for the wolves. But the wolves are on another island on in the mountain biome. But I did have a mod installed that allows you to take your tamed pets through the portal. And I was like, shall I, shan't I, shall I, shan't I? So I worked it out, and I had options. The options were get a boat, build a ramp up to the boat, and try to shove all my wolves onto the boat, and then sail as like Arthur across the planet. Or find new wolves closer at hand, and build bridges to get them across the land, across the water. Or just use the blinking portal. So I just used the portal. Yeah, as I say, with that troll fight, Porcupine, I think he has a bit of a stagger thing going on. And because he does 2 lots of damage for one. You hover over him. Yeah, Porcupine. Yeah, Blunt 50, Pierce 63, Block 20, Parry, Knockback 90. So yeah, I think Porcupine is really good against the trolls. I found out yesterday. I did a. I don't know if you checked it out. If not, go back onto my onto my page on Twitch. I did a stream yesterday morning. It was meant as a bit of fun. It was Adventures with Carty the Cart. No, they can't go through in the base game. You'd think they would. You'd think with the wolves at the very least. The boars I could sort of understand. And the locks, fair enough. They're a bit on the big side. But the wolves, being as you can take them out hunting and whatnot, you'd think that. If you can go through a portal, why can't anything smaller than you go through a portal? But there is a mod out which allows you to do just that. Basically, if you click on follow for your wolf, then go to the portal, then he'll jump through the portal with you. Beyond that, if you sneak through the portal, apparently with this mod, any other tamed animals that are at the base will come through as well. But as I say, I don't think I really need to take my 2 lucks through the portal. That would just be silly. Got ya. I'm getting a bit better with this bow. Slowly. I know there's another one around here. Alright, I'll let him live. Oh, right, okay. Have I already filled up? Right. Okay, and I'm getting rid of the dandelion. I'm very sorry. I think the dandelion is the least of my concerns if I can get more raw meat. Okay, so we got something up that direction. Is that one of the ones that I've already done? Okay, so we got tomb up there. Oh, that's the one we've just done. We've just gone round in a circle. Right, okay. In that case, let's just cut across there. Right, otherwise we'll just be wandering around all the time. Right, so we want to go this way. Yeah, so I did an adventure yesterday called Adventure with Carty the Cart. And this is where I came, basically. The rules of the game were you have to do everything attached to your cart. Right, now, with the mods I got, Carty the Cart is immune. Right, you cannot be damaged, but I'm letting you live, you two, don't worry. If he gets capsized, you got to flip him over. If he falls down a mountainside, you got to go get him back, and so on. But the first troll I encountered whilst attached to Carty the Cart, I ran away from, right? But it kept chasing me, obviously. And in the end, I lost my cart. Well, not lost it, but it got unattached to me in a scuffle. So I had to think, right, well, I might as well clear the mobs first, then reattach myself to the cart, right, instead of fighting them. Yeah, and this is actually where I crossed the water yesterday with Carty the Cart attached. I built this little ramp by here, and then swam across there with the cart behind me. But yeah, I got Porcupine out, and it was like, smash, smash, troll's dead. I was like, what? So the second fight, the second troll I met, whilst attached to Carty the Cart, I thought, well, it wasn't that difficult. Why run away? So I didn't. I went for it. And yeah, I took out the second troll with Porcupine, with the cart attached to my back. Quite amusing. But yeah, this is where I was thinking of building some land bridges. This island, if you look in the top right-hand corner of the map, you'll see I'm on like an island between two land masses. And I was going to cut across them with a bridge on each end, sort of thing. Because on the far left of that little map, there's a mountain. So I could have gone up there, grabbed a couple of wolves, tamed them, and then take them across these like land bridges if I had built them, and then get home. But I thought the only problem with bridges is if I did that, then I couldn't get a boat past it. So then I'd have to build the bridge high in order to get the boat under, and then it's just too much of an headache, honestly. So I just brought the wolves through the portal. With regards to the boats, I'm getting better with them, so I am enjoying them more. But I tend to stick to weapons that I don't need to make stuff for, if that makes sense. Ones that aren't resource hungry. Now, obviously with bows, you need arrows, you know. I'm the same in Fallout 76. Now, with that, I have a gold shotgun, which is real nasty. But I prefer using a gauntleted fist, simply because it doesn't require bullets. Right, and let's cut across that way. Yes, and the arrows I'm using at the moment are obsidian, which, as far as I'm concerned, other than the needle arrows, are probably the best ones. Come here. Right. What? You died by there, mate. Why did you throw your loot all the way out? Yeah. Oh, you're a piece of amber. But yeah, at the moment, I'm sort of in between things as well with the game. Frost arrows best in... Alright, fair enough. I suppose it depends on circumstances. If you're in the mountains, then obviously frost is pointless. I suppose, you know. Whereas in the plains, frost will probably do better damage because they like to use fire. So frost is like the opposite. You know, simple physics, as it were. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now the one I like, I do actually like the Drogar bow because of the poison damage. Drogar Fang, and that's the one I have equipped. So it gives me poison damage as well, on top of whatever I'm using. But you know, as you say, you could do that. You could use the Fang, get poison damage, and get frost damage. You know, win-win, really. Okay, I'm wandering around again now. I need to focus. Did I not... When I didn't kill that one. Oh, they killed him. Right, okay. Come back here, you. Right. Okay, let me look at the map. Right, okay, we're definitely going in a different direction. We need to be going all that way, so... Well, it doesn't matter. We got Surtling cores. We just wander around and fight. If we bump into another one, then we bump into another one. Right, and I'm possibly thinking along the same lines now, because if you look at my food buffs, I'm already practicing that. Why won't it? Oh, right, okay. All right, so if you look at my food buffs, I got a range. So it like depends on certain. I'll use these three for general wear and tear. You know, but if I'm going somewhere a little bit more serious, I might switch to the sausage, you know, or the parsnip, or the fish wrap. So I got 6 different types of foods depending on the circumstances. So at the moment now, I'm dropping on that one, so I might as well slap that one on. Explain to this person over here how rude he is. Right. Okay. And the other thing I think we need to do, in all honesty, is head back home so we can drop stuff off before we continue our adventures. So let's head back down to that camp, and then we can teleport back there. Right, so. Because it's pointless me walking around if I can't loot anything, because my inventory's full. I should have brought the cart with me like I did yesterday. Yeah, And wood arrows, they don't even need feathers, which is good as well. And let's be honest, if you run out of wood arrows, you just like chop a tree down, put a workbench down, make your arrows. Not complicated. What are they doing? What did he just kill? That skeleton's just wandering around aimlessly, killing everything he feels like. He's happy as Larry. Right, see, south. Focus. Go south. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to kill you, but you ran into my face. Right, fair enough. Yeah. Now, see, in World of Warcraft, I'm a hunter. A hunter, beastmaster, whatever they call him. I don't like in-your-face combat. I prefer keeping my distance and let my pets do the fighting for me, and just throw in the occasional arrow. Similar playstyle I used to use in Rifts. I used to be like basically the equivalent of a hunter in that. Same in Guild Wars 2. So I loved using the bow in that. But you didn't have to aim, really. You just clicked on next enemy and it'll auto-target for you. Any game that requires me to use some skill to aim is a different matter. Then I'll switch to something where I can just punch you. Go stabby or whatever. Now in real life, I'm not too bad a shot with what they call a BB gun. Right. We used to call them air rifles years ago. At least I could hit a small piece of paper anyway. I wonder when I actually used the gun to actually kill anything. Right, so let's offload the meat. And what can we put in other ingredients? Anything there? 23 thistle, that's not a bad haul, that, to be honest with you. Right. And the berries. Right, let's get rid of that treasure. Is that one? What's in that one as well? Alright, that one's empty as well. Okay. Yeah, I put these on the wall here as part of my cure for the pigs not freaking out, but it didn't make any difference. Yeah, there's my 3 carts from my carty adventures. Right, let's drop off all this. Some more troll hide. And some deer hide. Oh yeah, and we got some bone. I need to get rid of some of this stuff, I tell you. Flint, oh, we got some flint head arrows from that. Well, we might as well keep them. We can use them when we run out the obsidian. Some more feathers. More trophies. Unfortunately, I'm also one of these people that like to have everything in its correct place as far as it comes with the games. In real life, I'm not quite that meticulous. I think in real life, Not many of us are that meticulous, probably, but. And eyes and cores, right. Yeah, I think 12 is much better than 1, isn't it? Yeah. Dump that stone in there. Alright, thank you. I did this yesterday. I like this. This was a couple of days ago, right? But yesterday, after doing the cart, I had trouble getting across the bridge. So I widened it. Okay? So now it's a bit more robust, we'll say. But then I had to go one step further, didn't I? As you do. After sliding down this bank backwards with cart attached, I decided I need to do something completely stupid. So I did this. Right? The only thing is, it's sort of like, in my opinion, it feels a bit like not illusion shattering. That'd be, I think, the right phrase. Although in real life, they would probably have done something like this. If you got like a really steep slope, you'd end up cutting into it, smoothing it out around the edges, you know. There we go. So I made this yesterday, right? But yeah, if I go back to the pens, I'll show you the wolf pen layout and the boar pen, and then we'll go back out and look for another burial chamber then. But this base now is, as I said, this was my first base, so it's growing organically. And sometimes that can be a good thing, other times it can be a bad thing. I think in this instance, not being boastful, but I think in this instance it's worked being organic and adding on and rearranging things on the fly. Right, wolf taming is actually really that simple. I'll show you the pen. What I'll do, I'll then go back to where I tamed them, right? And I'll show you. Yeah, there's my bees over there. Right. So this is what I built yesterday, or rearranged. The pigs were originally over on this side, right? Let me just jump over this. Oh, I don't know. Well, I could just open the gate, I suppose. Keep thinking they're going to run out. But this is what I made for the wolves. Okay, a little play area, like, you know, some shelters, the food dispenser, you know, McDonald's probably. Shush now, get out of the... Keep telling these people. Right. And on this side then, I redesigned the pig pen, right? Now I did have individual pens, but that was a bit resource hungry sort of thing. So I've done it like this. Okay. That's that. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll nip back to the mountain one for you now. It can be, the organic approach can be the best if done sort of right. It feels then like these little bits you just sort of like discover as you're doing them, and you're only doing them because you need to fill a gap or something, you know, or you need to extend something like this. I only put this in because I wanted to extend my floor upstairs to reach that perimeter wall, you know. So this bit of this build, when I topped up the house as it were, reaches out, and you can see the pens from there, you know. If you know what I mean. And I recently figured out how to do those little plates and cups and stuff, right? And you know, the item holder thing. Anyway, mountain home. Let's go there. Right. So mountain summit 1. Oh, there's a lot of decoration in this game, yes. I've only recently started focusing a little bit more on that. I see some really nice ideas out there, but in the early stages of the game, you're more focused on keeping your resources and using them to progress your character rather than progress your base. If you know what I mean. Right, so we are here. Yeah, that's what I do. Bring the chat onto my main screen so I don't have to keep looking at the laptop. Right, and stop sneaking. Right, okay. So, what I did, I quite literally built the pen first, okay? You can do it in stone, but you don't have to, right? Wood is more than enough for the wolves. I had a double door system, okay? Then what I would do is have the doors, as they are. And being as they're already built, it's just a quick press of an E to close the door, right? So you can have all the doors open if you want to start with, but then you go out, look for a wolf pack or one solitary wolf, get its aggro, right? Try not to kill it, obviously. Get its aggro, and then you start running back, and obviously then you've got to tease it into here, and it wants your blood, so it will follow you, right? Once you run in, try and close one of the the doors behind you. If you die, fine, not much of an issue. But try and build yourself an escape route as well, like by here. So once the doors are closed, you could like jump up onto here, and then he won't be able to get up the stairs. And then you just stand there, throw some meat in, and then what you do is you hide. So you'll crouch down by here, out of his sight. He'll eat the meat, and then the process of taming will start. Right, and you might need to give him 3, maybe 4 pieces of meat, and eventually he'll become a nice guy. Uncooked, yeah, raw. So that's what works with the wolves. With the boars, it's a similar process. Try and make a pen with perhaps a door system or whatever, and have some raspberries on it. They love raspberries, right? So aggro the boar, run to your pen, and then lock him in, throw the raspberries in, and jump out of the pen, sort of thing. The only thing with boars is you tend to find, unless you want to be picky, you could probably pick up a boar quite close to your base and run back to your base. If you want a 1-star or 2-star, that's the other issue. 2-star boars, breeding with 2-star boars will give you more 2-star boars. A 2-star boar breeding with something lesser than itself will 50-50 give you a 2-star or whatever the other one is. Right? 2 stars are what you want. But trying to find a 2-star is a job and a half. Right? Now, the other thing with the boars is they don't like to be overcrowded too much. They will have a limit. And then they'll sort of stop making babies. Right? So you need to sort of like either cull them or you can make those stupid battery farm things that, they serve a purpose. Basically, you see them on YouTube where they've like got a pole in the middle of a pen. At the top of the pole, they got a little cage, and they've managed to shove two boars in there with a chest of food. Those boars being outside the proximity thing for the number of boars will make a baby. When they make the baby drops through the box onto the ground below, manages to survive the fall, and then grows to full health on the ground. So you have these 2 boars stuck up the top of a pole, breeding every day, and then loads of boars underneath them, just like milling around. It's cheesy, but it gets around like a game mechanic, we'll say. Whereas I prefer to have things look a little bit more organic, Oh my goodness, there's a puppy down there. Didn't realise we had a puppy. Look. There's a puppy. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, when they do breed, you'll have pink hearts. When you give them the food for breeding, pink hearts will appear on one of them. If he's not responded or she's not responded by another set of pink hearts, then nothing happens. But if one of the other wolves goes, yeah, I'm in the mood, and they do pink hearts back, then they'll make a puppy. Same with the boars. Right. Right, let's close these doors. Right, and let's go back to the home base. Right, and some people will. Some people enjoy that type of game. It can be funny, and it does look funny. I'll be honest about that. But I don't know, it just seemed too much trouble in my mind. And to be honest with you, do you really want that much meat? If you're doing lots and lots of fighting, then perhaps. Let's put that dragon egg in here. Yeah, that base I got in the mountains, I didn't realise at the time, but it had a site where the dragon egg spawns right next to the base. So I could literally just grab a dragon egg every couple of days without going outside, someone's been loitering by leaving lumps of coal. Oh, the eggs are, yeah. No, if only we could crack them open and have a bit of scrambled egg going on, or an omelette, that would be awesome. Dragon egg omelette, eh? I don't know if the Queen of Dragons will be happy about that, but still. Okay, so there was that other burial mound which was up that way. And we could go to our home there and then head that way. I think there's one there, yeah. Right. Let's do that then. Right. So let's go to the other base. Spawn site. Oh, Elder was. No, can't even say it now. The other one. Did I not make one for her? Alright, spawn altar it is then. That would be a good food. Honey is also awesome in this game. Right, there's quite a few things you can make with honey. Especially once you get the cloudberries from the plains. Mix that, I think it's 10 cloudberries, 10 honey. Gives you a medium stamina potion. I made a dad joke yesterday. Yeah, I suppose it would. Game-wise as well. As it would be a rare thing, it wouldn't be something you could kill. It'd have to be something you'd have to find. But yeah, I was in the crypt, I think, yesterday morning or something, or the day before. And all the twists and turns. Well, in English or whatever, or Britain, we have a phrase of dead end, which means it was a dead end. Right. So then it dawned on me. I said, "Oh, look, another dead end." But then I said, "But then we're in a crypt, so everything's a dead end." Very bad, cheesy joke. Oh, oh, right, fair enough. You probably know him a hell of a lot better than I do then. So let's wander off this way. So we go. See, so I got a home there, but I haven't got a portal there. Okay, I'll have to sort that out one day. Ironically, I can't tell if that's correct or not correct, to be honest with you. Look at him. He's sliding down the hill as well. We're both doing the same thing. Have a bit of fun sliding on our butt. Hey, we were having fun. Sliding. Don't whack me one. Come on, slide down like me. Come on. That was just so rude of him. Haha. I had the last laugh. Right, let's top up on a little bit of food anyway while we buy it. Yeah. The amusing thing with the necks, I think personally, is that you end up harvesting the tail, not the neck. You'd think it would make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're generally heading in the right direction. Let's do a bit of a sprint up the hill. Will we make it? There we go. And we get rewarded with a mushroom at the top. What more does a person want in life? Hello, this place. I remember fighting you. My first boss fight. There's my temper. There's my home I built at the time. Oh, more mushrooms. I'm not going to kill you. Yeah, the memories, indeed. That fight, when the first boss fight, it doesn't matter, you go back on it now and it'd probably be a cakewalk, but when you first do it, it's terrifying. You see that big imposing stag with lightning shooting out of his head, It sort of reminds me, right, how involved you can become in a game, right? How invested. Long time ago, PlayStation era now, PlayStation 1, or as Scotty would say, 1701, no bleeding A, B, C, or D. Alright, if you're a Trekkie, you'll get that joke. But yeah, PlayStation, right, there were no numbers, just PlayStation. I played Tomb Raider, once again, it was just Tomb Raider, there was no Tomb Raider 2, 3, or 4, or 5, just Tomb Raider. And there's a bit in it where you go underground and you end up in like a subterranean type cavern, as in almost hollow earth. And then I go around the corner and there's a blinking T-Rex there. I think I physically screamed. And my character turned and ran and ran and ran. But that's it. Those are the memories you take. I think the second time we played that game, cakewalk, it's just another T-Rex. My goodness. We dealt with these in Jurassic Park. Not a problem. Right then. Am I heading in roughly the right direction? No, I'm not. Okay, we head east. Oh. Tell you. I need a dotted line, I do. Follow this line. Or some neon signs attached to the trees. Go this way. Okay. In that case, I don't know if that... Right. Wonder what that is. If I'm entering like an open plain area by here. Yeah, fair enough, you know. It makes it a bit more interesting. At least from my point of view, it does anyway. It's nice to be able to just have somebody to bounce off. Makes things a hell of a lot more interesting. Right, yeah, this is what I found, yeah. Right. And typically I go to the back end first. Yeah, it was burial chambers. Honey, I'm home. Have I done this one? There's no... Oh, no, I haven't. I use the magic mushrooms, as I call them, as my markers if I've been there. If I loot all the mushrooms every time, then I've probably not, you know, I've been there and unless they grow back, then that'll confuse me. Yeah. You got me looking out thinking, is there an open door? Where's the open door? Was that an open door? Oh. That means I've done this place. Or did I not pick up the mushrooms the first time? Yeah, I've looted this place, haven't I? Oh, look, I didn't get all that, though. Okay, well, it was sort of worth coming back here, then. I didn't loot that chest. Oh, give me that mushroom back. Right. Yeah, nothing down there. Oh, well, fair enough. We can keep pushing, find another one somewhere. Yeah, my normal tactic was with these is I slap a fire down by here, have it as a light source, and have it as a warm yourself up thing. And then it would also attract the attention of the bad guys. And while you were next to the fire and under shelter, you'd be getting the rested buff. You'd be healing while you're fighting them. Did you say, what? There should have been 2 cores there, or I missed 2 cores? Oh, there's a downstairs. No, there isn't a downstairs. It's just a dead end. Right, yeah, so this one we've done. Right, okay. But we gained a bit of treasure that I'd forgotten about. Right now. Where's the door? Yeah. Right, I did grab him, right. Okay, so let's cross that one off. My ailing memory, that is. So we could push up that way a bit and see if we can find it up there. So head north from here. What is the time? Oh, still early. Oops. Bow. I'm going to end up hitting the roof, aren't I? Oh, there he is. Well, that one looks like a fair bit of meat on that one. 4 pieces of meat. I think that was 4 hides as well. Right there. Northwards. Now, north is generally in a northerly direction, not in the direction I'm going right now. North. Head north. Your destiny is in the north. No. Yeah, I'm rambling now. Oh, I started watching a TV series. I think it came out last year, and it's actually not that bad. But I don't know what your tastes are like for like fantasy slash type films or series. But it's Aquaman stars in it. Can I remember his name? But I think he also wrote it. It's called Sea. S-E-E. It's post-apocalyptic in the sense that it's after something happens and everybody reverts back to barbarianism and medieval times and fanaticism and stuff. But in this new world, everybody's blind. Literally everybody. And I thought that was a really cool idea. Top up the food. Some skellies. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Yeah, I suppose we can now regard this, what I'm doing now, as map widening. We are widening the map. Right, we're just going to push into the unknown and see what's there. If I can remember to head north. Ooh. Don't you look ominous. Standing all there in the middle of that. Now, what if that fell on your head? Have you thought of health and safety? Exactly. Move over. You don't want that falling on your head. It's not very well supported, is it? You know? You know, like what would happen if I were to push this one over? Right. I love this sort of bit where you've got this like mist hanging on the grounds. What? Who's shooting at me? Oh, you. Right. No, I only came for the carrot seeds. Just give me the carrot seeds and we'll call it quits. No? Alright, I'll just take them anyway. A tissue. Now, my son wants to stream. He has. In fact, the tall tale is he originally had most of the equipment to start streaming, but he just feels, I think, a little bit on the shy side. Whereas I started streaming just simply because I played so much of the game I was playing at the time. I thought, might as well start streaming it. And then I jumped onto Valheim and thought I'd start streaming this. It was a nice fresh game, a fresh perspective, new experience for me as well. Like both of us would learn on it together, Me learning to stream and anybody watching the video, how my character progresses. But my son is a bit on the shy side when it comes to not having anything to talk about. I tried to explain to him that's just comes with age. The longer you've lived, the more tales you tell, until you become the fabled grandpa on the rocking chair on the porch. Yeah, and that's it. If you're gaming every day, well, might as well do something else with it. And sometimes gaming can be isolating. By gaming on Twitch, you're sort of overcoming that. You bring yourself back into a community, even if the game itself doesn't give you a community, because it might be a solo experience. While you're streaming it, you're gaining that community back. I've honestly been thinking, with my recent health issues, we'll say, I don't know if I've explained them to you, but I'll tell him if he's struggling to... Yeah, true. So just vocalise loudly what's on his mind, sort of thing, about why he's doing this and doing that. Yeah, so with my health concerns of recent, I'm thinking, should I maybe do a non-game related stream talking about my health, and maybe do a once weekly update on my progression with the health. But basically, the short story is, if you haven't told it, is I was recently diagnosed with diabetes type 2, mainly because I'm overweight. But I've also been diagnosed with high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So it's going to be a bit of a journey for me to go from where I am now to where I'd like to be. Getting cholesterol under control, getting the blood pressure under control, getting the blood sugar under control, and losing the weight as well. Almost like a lifestyle change. And I need to do it. I really do need to do it. But I don't know if it's something that is worth sharing. Even if it'll be from the point of view of a complete idiot. Somebody like me that doesn't really know anything about how to control those things. So as I say, I'm thinking about whether to sort of do a once a week, maybe half hour to an hour stream where I just literally talk to the camera. No gaming. But, at the worst case, it becomes a video diary. I'd have to put a disclaimer on it. Oh, the Portaloo. I'll have to put a disclaimer saying, I am not an expert. This is merely what I've learnt or what I haven't learnt. But anyway, I love these. Every time I see these Portaloos in Valheim. Brilliant. And usually you get a mushroom inside. I don't know if you've ever come across one of these yet. If you ever feel the need, there's a toilet nearby. Oh, that makes me laugh, that does. Every time I see one of them. It's obviously one of the game designers that just thought, I'm going to have a bit of a laugh here. Okay, so I've obviously explored that a little bit before, but we can travel along here. This I don't understand. This is not me. I did not do this. But I seem to find a lot of these really steep, almost chiseled out bits. Scary. You know, one turn, oh, dead, you know. Yeah, I do like that with some of the games. You find those little secrets that a game designer or programmer has left in the game. It's a ravine going into a hill. Ah, right. Like World of Warcraft, they have a lot of these like secret quest lines and whatnot that they don't tell you about. They just don't tell you. And then some data miner will discover it and then release it on Discord or whatever. Oh, look at that. It's like a family of them. Can you see that? We got like a 1, 2, there was like 5 of them in a row. 5 necks in a row, that was. That was cool. Right, I need some black forest and I need some crypt or burial chambers. Come on now. Yeah, and those are the things I will spend hours on once I know about them. Like, I think in World of Warcraft there was one for getting this little girl as a sort of a pet, what do you call a non-battle pet. She was like a little orphan girl type thing. And you had to follow this trail of breadcrumbs that basically was like finding these stones, I think it was. And that's all they were like a stone, a little pebble on the ground. And if you didn't know where you were looking, you know, you'd have to, you're like right on top of it and click it. And you had to do them in order. And it was like 20 of them dotted around the map. You know, and then there was another Easter egg where you had to find these letters. And you had to find them in order. And each letter would give you a clue to the next one. And that then gave you another pet called Baal, which was a black sheep. But yeah, Baal, you know. And then there was the postmaster. There was a secret quest line with him. There had loads of stuff like that. And I love it. Doing the raids and the dungeons, not so much. But those sort of quests, which you can do at your time, at your pace, fantastic. Pardon me. Right, I think. Yeah, let's drink some last night's cold coffee. More than likely, to be honest with you. I'll probably stop around about 9 o'clock my time, give or take. So I'll probably be good for another hour. But yeah, you sort your food out. Oh, yeah, talking of which, I best text my partner. Okay, no worries. So let's see, plodding along here. See if we can actually find. Yeah, right. So the Black Forest is down by there a little bit. So, or was that Meadows? speed this up a little bit. Alright, I'm back into the Black Forest, that's good. See, this almost feels to... I know Black Forest is supposed to ideally be the German forests of the Rhine and whatnot. But to me it feels like Brecon up in Wales. Right, and I need to top up. Grab that chest for that. Right, and let's head on looking for another crypt. Ooh, thistle. Stand still while I kill you. Right, here we go. Now the next person I kill had better know the direction to the nearest burial chamber. Oh no, what does that look like? Is that a troll cave? Could be. Well, who can say? Just in case. It's a troll cave. Job done. Go to sleep, my baby. Okay, so here's another example of a dark area, right? As you can see, moderately dark. So let's try that filter again. And we'll turn it on. So there we are. So that's a lot clearer for inside dark areas. Definitely. Right. I'm doing this as a reference point as well, so I'm going to keep the filter on and then we'll nip back outside again. see what it's like outside, and I will turn it off. But yeah, at the moment, you lot can see much better than I can at the moment. Well, you lot. One person watching. Very rude me saying you lot, isn't it? What's down there? Oh, that, right. Oh, no room in inventory again. Oh, what should I give up on this time? That dandelion's getting it again. Right, so as I say, this is with the filter on, with the gamma correction. And, okay, we'll nip back outside. Let the scenery catch up with us. This is still with the gamma correction on. Okay, looking out at that lovely view. Feels like I'm on a desert island almost. And let's just turn that gamma correction back off. So that's with it off. So the question is, do we want to keep it on permanently or not? Right, I'll leave it off for now, but I'll have my son look at it later and we'll get an opinion. But also, if you have an opinion, let me know. So that was a troll cave there, which is now a deceased troll cave. Yeah. Where are we? Thing is, we're at that point again where we ideally need to head back home to drop our stuff off. Yeah, we need nails to make a cart. Yeah, that's where I can reorganize. See what we really need compared to what we don't need. Well, we don't need bones. We don't need another trophy. That gives us 2 spaces for the moment. Right. So heading there, that way. Right, okay. And you'll see me bringing out bronze nails just to make cart in the cart whenever I need them. Especially if I do more of these type of things. Or just aimlessly wandering. Some more thistle, yay! Oh, there's some more there. No, I just got rid of the carrot seed, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Let's go get the carrot seed there. Or we can get more thistle. And more blueberries. Okay, we've got a little stone fort by here. Hello. Nice to meet you. Now, are you going to make me climb all the way up there? Seriously? If there's not a chest up there, I will be upset with you and I might have to kill you. There's no chest up here, right? That's what I think of you. It's just disgusting. They have no decency. Well, for one, they'd all walk around naked. Whatever you do, don't jump. What is over here? Oh, this is looking so interesting, this bit. Stop growling at me. So we just killed a deer for no reason. It's just terrible. Okay. What? Alright, them. Hello, Nex. What? 4 tails on one? How can it have more than one tail? That makes no sense. Is it mutated? Hey, Mr. Skelly, stop killing my necks. It's my job. How am I supposed to find all these things? Oh, don't need the trophy. Well, that's clearly plains. Not plains, sorry. The other one. Meadows. Have we hit another dilemma? We got no space again, is it? Let's get rid of the flint. Okay, fair enough. Where are we on the map? Where's my nearest home? That's the thing. Now, see if I can find... Oh, see, that's not going to work. Alright, let's just head south. We're going to have to head home again. We'll have to just go look somewhere else. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, keep going that way. Right, let's do a bit of running. Apparently we can move faster without equipment. Alright, you back. Basically at the moment, the bags are full again. So I'm as far away as I could possibly be in one sense. So I'm ignoring everything and heading back to my base to offload and see out what time it is when we get there and maybe head out for a short jaunt somewhere else. But for now, I'm just going to ignore them all. If I do happen to find a crypt though, oh, he says, then we might reevaluate that situation. Yeah, that's it. I don't have things. If we could get some Surtlings, then we could chop some trees down. We can make a portal by here, couldn't we? And then maybe that will certainly change things then. Right, so let's top up. Let's mark this on the map so I'll remember it. There we go. Hello boys, I'm home. I know that just probably butchered two different quotes. We only need two, don't we? Oh, I can't pick it up, can I? Ah, right, okay. Let's not loot, just loot sort of thing. Right, there's one. We'll be back in a moment. Oh, I can't even pick that up. Okay, right. Let me explain to this person something first. Right. All of you, you've been very rude. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a few of my possessions here. I want you to all look after them for me, okay? Right? You know, you can have the amber. Or resin. And you can have that wood. Okay? Right. Now I'm just going to borrow these. I will give them back, honest. How many grey eyes have I got on me? Cool, I need 10 grey eyes. We just need a bit of fine wood then, don't we? So what happened here? Okay, the meadows were literally just around the corner, weren't they? So... Oh, there we are, some fine wood. I'm still ignoring you all. Busy. I got job to do. Places to be. Don't you dare go down. Why can't I just stay like this one? It's just... How much fine wood does that give me? 12? I need 20. Oh, there's one over there. Right, okay. I was hitting the stump. Yeah. Oh. Look, let me just hit that. Okay then, let's head back to that tomb. We might as well slap the portal outside it. Where do we leave that tomb? Well, there. Right. Okay. And then, okay, quick workbench by here. Okay. Go on the roof then. And then quick portal. Burial. There we are. Snip in here, drop our stuff off, and then we can come straight back. Brilliant. Oh, dear me. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Put them by there. Some more tails. Seeds. Go in there. Dandelion goes in. Oh, thistle, sorry, go in here. Berries. So even more troll hide. Oh, wrong one. Right, that's a bit lighter on the load there. So we'll nip back, we'll empty that crypt or that burial chamber, and then I think we'll call it quits then. We should have enough Surtling cores for a little bit. Oh, it was a lot easier, that was, yeah. Perhaps I need to make that a habit of always carrying a portal on me. Burial. Or at the very least, if you've got the eyes and the Surtling cores on you, then all you need to do is find the fine wood if you're desperate. Right, so let's do that again. Perhaps you can actually tell me yourself now. I'm going to put my gamma filter on. to make it a bit brighter on the stream itself, okay? I think it does work personally, but I'm not sure. So in the dark rooms, it won't be so dark, basically. Another thing I could do, I could put that on as well. Yeah, that's the stuff I picked up dropped off last time. Yeah, so basically I'll turn it off every time I go out, back outside. It just means a slight delay of a couple of seconds while I just change the filter. But at the end, if it helps, I can afford to wait a couple of seconds. That was just rude, hiding behind the door. Okay, not seeing anything on the floor there. Right, so to this side. Oh, another one here. Okay, that's quite a small one, really. Then that was. We've been done that. Okay, yes, that was quite a small burial chamber. That one was. Yeah, so out here. Let me turn my lamp off. Yeah, we need a. We look at up there. Okay, we got some light streaming down the side, but there. So if I turn that filter back off, when I remember how to do it, filters. We go back down to that. So that's normal, and that's with the gamma. Yeah. I prefer it without the gamma outdoors myself. Right, we also got a cop up here as well. With the portal being so close, it would seem almost a shame, wouldn't it? Now, I don't know if you know about copper, but as far as I'm aware, that doesn't say copper, so I don't need to dig any lower. This says copper, so I dig. But I'm sure I've seen, I think, somebody else, and they kept digging and digging and digging, and they just found loads more copper further down. So I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I sort of like try to follow it, like that bit's in the ground, but there. So, now, being as there's nothing showing but there now, I won't dig any lower, but I'll dig this bit. Oops. Oh, let me grab that one. But yeah, if I was like to stand by here and just dig. Alright. Fair enough, so there's even more by that. So I'm only half exhausting my copper deposits then. But then you got this big, huge, like, hole in the ground, and you've got to fill it in after. Sorry if you want to make a base, you know. Alright, so I've been playing it completely wrong, because the way I was looking at it is that feels like it's almost like a skin. And then this is different to that. So I was assuming that that's all it was. You know? I know I don't really need the copper, but, you know, might come in handy for something. Even just to make some more bronze. Yeah, I need more bronze if we're going to make more bronze nails, because I need bronze nails to put more item holders down, so I can decorate my base even more. And so it begins. But this is the way I would normally operate. As I say, I would just do all the top like this, not realising there's any more. But I shall dig down a little bit and see how much more I can get. But with that portal by there, I might have to start doing copper deposits like I do burial chambers and stuff now then. Slap a portal outside it until we've done it all. It's trying to figure out what is a decoration, or you know, I've seen some people. The stuff they put inside is absolutely amazing, and is also something I want to try. Is somebody did a base where they just don't mess with the terrain. they build their base around the terrain. That makes sense. So if the hill is going up, then that's where their bases will go. Alright, I'm over limit now, right, okay. Let's actually drop a tiny bit then. Right then, okay, well, let's head back to base. Once I remember where we left the portal. There it is. Oh, but there's some thistle over there. Will that make me overweight? Yeah, but these ones that follow the terrain, those bases that follow the terrain, they look like a sort of secret hobbit village type thing. You know, they're just part of the landscape and fitted in here and there, nooks and crannies, and they're just gorgeous. But I don't have that sort of... I like symmetrical things, so I don't really have that sort of feel for things then, in that sense. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to end the stream now then, right? Have a breather. I will be back on later on today, probably this afternoon, my time. I got to nip out about 4:30. My girlfriend has suggested we go for a stroll, get me exercising a bit. Right, so when she finishes work, we're going to meet up and go for a walk around a local landmark called Fenrod Lake. It's a man-made pond, basically. But once around that lake is exactly a mile. So we normally try to do like twice around the lake at the least. You know, and then I'll come back home. And then this evening then I'll do a very quick probably video stream of Fallout 76 for what's in the item shop. And then after that I might settle down for a nice little stream in Valheim as well. So thanks for watching, Sicarius. I'll get it right one day. Really was enjoyable chatting to you. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you again either later on today or sometime tomorrow morning. Alright? Bye for now then. Ta-da. Gotta remember how to quit out the game now. My goodness. Right, log out. There we go. Alright. Bye for now everyone. Ta-da.